Community makes a very big difference.
As long as you are part of NomadGao community, you are a family.
Playing together, eating together, working together, and having fun together. That's what we're trying to build. So I'll start with why the community matters to me. When I lost both my parents, I was looking for connection. I was not fulfilled, right? And while I was moving around the world, traveling, one thing that stuck to me is your family is something that you're born with, but there's a parallel family that you can choose.
Whenever I have went out and tried to work, I have always felt the need for a community, right? That's what you miss the most, right? That's why you kind of feel homesick. You're not feeling sick of a place, but you want that community to be with you, which is not always the case.
Over the last 2 years, we have hosted a lot of Indians who did this for the first time, right? And it feels nice, it warms my heart when they say that, okay, they thought this is not possible, but working from anywhere is possible, and NomadGao made it possible for them. When people say that, I think it sums up everything that I have done so far, but this is just the beginning.
We call coconut. That's why everyone stay with us, they have the name of coconut. We call NomadGao coconut.
Our properties are designed in a way, our events are designed in a certain way that people have that opportunity. With no inhibitions, they could go and make friends and support each other.
If you look at the name also, NomadGao comes from nomad and Gao. In a Gao, in a village, everyone knows everyone, right? In a small village. And that's the kind of culture we always wanted to build. And I think we have done a good job at that.
Hi, my name is Anisa. I'm a community manager at NomadGao and I'm 22 years old.
हिंदी में बोलते हैं 1 और 1 11, right? So there is only so much that you can do by yourself. But when like-minded people come together, there is a lot of value that people could add to each other's lives.
If I say my way is the only way to build community, that's wrong. I have to build community based on what people want, not based on what I want.
In all civilizations, you would see people were helping each other. That's how we came forward, right? That's the difference between Neanderthals and Homo sapiens. That we could survive and come to this point only because we had the capacity to be social and help each other.
When you go to a hotel or something, you just stay there, but we are something beyond that. People here come, guests come here, stay for say a month, 2, they are digital nomads. So we have events that get people together. So number one is I think community, and that's what makes us stand out. That's what I do.
Hi, my name is Mukul. I work as a researcher.
I'm Chris and I'm 32.
I'm Pranjali.
I'm Sankalp Agarwal. I'm 33 years old and I've been in Goa for 2 years.
I've been here for the past 10 days, but I plan to be here longer, for another month.
No, I really like the concept. One of the reasons, honestly, that tilted my decision to be here was the fact that it is a co-living and a co-working space.
So NomadGao was always on my list that I have to live here, but I didn't start out with it. And when I came to NomadGao, it was such a big relief.
It gives me this kind of stability because sometimes you go to a new place and you're kind of maybe not anxious, but it requires some effort, you know, to make friends, to meet people. And here it was not the case.
When I moved to Goa, I did not know anyone. I knew like only a handful of people. And that was the lockdown time, right? So NomadGao still kind of provided that community. Even though the first time I moved here, I was not living in NomadGao. But I went to all their events and I met people who were staying there. And I immediately, felt like, okay, this is the thing that I was missing. And this is kind of, the community, the family that I want to be with. This is why I moved to Goa.
I think that I now have started to really appreciate the community part of it. I really want to have people around.
If I want a quick break, I get to chat with others. So it's really interesting, and I think the space is really well set up.
The internet is really good, so that was my main concern before coming to Goa. because I did some research, and one of the main topics that were highlighted mostly was the internet connection. That was kind of unstable, but here I don't really experience any issues with that, so that's good.
I moved from the US. All my adapters are like the US plug point, but I think it was very thoughtful because this co-working space has thought about all those little things, and I don't have to have like chargers dropping, falling every time, and it's very useful. Like these small things make a lot of difference, but I think it's great.
So after 3 days, I realized I'm not going to be in my room and really not do anything. So it's actually very helpful to have all of this planned around. So you can just pick and choose and do things.
It's good because I can focus. It gives me possibility, to work in quiet. I'm not bothered by any, factors from the outside, let's say.
I was in fact talking to these guys when I came in the evening. That because I'm here, I'm also realizing that there was so much extra conversation I was having in work. There was so much distraction that was happening. Right now I'm realizing that I'm getting free around 2.5 hours early every day, which I'm now sort of utilizing to go by the beach and chill.
They even provide the meeting rooms, which is something kind of unusual even for co-working spaces. So that's actually great for me because I have quite many meetings during the day, so I can just go to a room next door and have some space just for me.
I actually attended a bar hopping event, I attended a game night and just like random dinners with the people over here. So I think it's been really great. That's the reason why you travel, right? You travel to experience different things, to meet different people, to listen to different stories. And I'm a big lover of stories. I just love listening to stories.
One of the reasons why I connected with NomadGao so much was Sheila.
My name is Sheila. I like it here. It's like a community. So everybody from different parts of India or even from other country living together, working together, and like eating together. So we can learn many things from different culture. Yeah.
मौसम मेरे को अच्छा लगता है. गर्मी इतना नहीं है, ठंडी इतना नहीं है.
After my work, I like to go to the beach. So your stress relief, yeah.
Till this time, we were very consumer focused, we were very member focused, individual focused, right? And we realized that a lot of companies are also struggling with remote work, with their teams. And with the experience that we have, we want to not just enable individuals, but also enable teams to work productively and live in places that are inspiring. Like Himachal, Goa, they could be close to the beach, close to the mountains, do things that teams like, or do their retreats here, right?
I'd say fun people.
A chill vibe.
Nomad at heart. Sorry, that's 3 words.
Harmony.
We give the balance.
Home.